Thank you for watching Thrifting with Kimberly. So I went to the bins earlier, had a little late start today, so I didn't get as much stuff as I wanted to at the bins, but I did get a lot. So I went to regular Goodwill, which is connected. So I went to that and I found a couple good things too, but I did find a pair of Harley Davidson riding boots. I actually have the same pair that I bought, I think on Poshmark for, I want to say $60. So anything Harley Davidson, if it's in good condition. Also a fan because I happen to have a Harley Davidson Street Bob, so I might be a little bit biased on that. I'll do another video and show you how to check comps, but you want to do that with each one of your items until you get to know the brands and get to know what's selling. Just because, you know, it's listed for something doesn't mean that it's sold for that much. And also, just because it's sold for that much, it might have sat for a while. So you want things that flip easily. So you don't want to be hanging on to something for 6 months. You might get the price that you want in 6 months, but, you know, it's just a long time to hang on to something. You can go to sold and completed under filters, and if the sell-through rate is really close, because it'll list how many, and that's within 90 days. So if the sell-through rate is close to 100% or close to 14,000, which are how many listings there are, it'll be 100% sold in 90 days, if that makes sense. So just make sure that it's, you know, 80 to 90 to 100% sell-through rate, or just know that it's going to sit for a while. If you have the space, you know, go for it, but it's just a lot of time and a lot of effort. It is raining today, so I wanted to ride my bike up to the Rays game because I know an area that has free motorcycle parking, but it is currently raining, so I'm gonna have to look at the weather to see if I'm gonna be able to ride or not. Luckily, I live in the Sunshine State, so, but it doesn't look like it today, unfortunately. We've had really good weather lately, though. October, and it's, you know, in the mid-80s most days, so it's still warm, and we're still going boating on the weekends, so not a bad life, that's for sure. From Michigan, so my parents are texting me, telling me about it's getting in the 40s already or 30s, and it's like, no thanks. I'm gonna go home. The thrift haul, I'll show you exactly what I got, and I'll kind of explain why I got it. I might be able to do that tonight and tomorrow, depending on what time. But all right, well anyways, so I will see you soon. Saturday morning, so I did my thrift haul yesterday. I went to the bins and I went to the Goodwill. So I was supposed to come home and show you the thrift haul video of what I actually got, but I actually didn't have time. I had to go to the Rays game, which unfortunately they lost last night. So this Saturday morning, I'll do a quick video with y'all before I go on a boat. Show you what I got at the bins. This is a brand that I don't normally pick up. Burgundy snow ski jacket. Brand is Columbia, and it's a 3X, so I was really excited about that. But it's in really good condition. Layers, it's got fleece on the inside. It's got the hood that you can, I believe, detach or you can roll up, which I thought was really cool. I do like the brand Columbia. It just doesn't resell for very well, but coats do really, really well for me, especially if they're in good condition, or especially if they're like snow or ski jackets. They always do really, really well. That's why I picked it up, and since it was, you know, a couple dollars at the bins, I said, why not? It's in very, very good condition. This is a Nike vest. Printed in the back. I've seen some golfers out there wear this. So it's got a cool little zip-up pocket in the back. But it is a Nike, let's see, Nike Dry Fit. And I like the zipper too. But yeah, it's Nike, brand Nike. So I rarely pass it up unless there's something wrong with it. This brand I have never picked up. I think it's going to sit for a long time, but this is a really nice coat. And I would say like new condition. I like that it's like tapered, like it's like form-fitting around the waist. It's definitely a woman's jacket. But the brand is Mark New York. But it looks like no one has worn it. Very heavy duty. It's got this little logo on the side. Yeah, so we'll see how it does. I did check comps. I'm guessing I could list this for maybe $40 or $50. It might sit for a little while just because it's not, you know, a brand that's really, really in demand. But like I said, it's in very, very good condition. I didn't find any flaws with it or anything. So Another Columbia piece. I don't pick up Columbia, like I said. So whenever you're picking up anything that's extra large, 2X, 3X, 4X, you can actually sell for more money than the regular, you know, small, large, medium, in my experience anyways. This is a 2X, and I believe these are swim trunks, but I wouldn't have picked them up if, you know, if they were at the regular Goodwill. And since it's fall, it's not bathing suit season, so I anticipate this to sit. So this is a Ralph Lauren piece, this green label. I don't know if you can, there you go. Ralph Lauren. So this label is actually found a lot of times in like discount or outlet malls. So it doesn't resell for a whole lot. So I've passed so many times, even at the bins with this label, but since it's a unique piece, and it's got little embroidery, where is it? Right here on the pocket. I didn't see any flaws with it or anything, so I don't have a lot of Ralph Lauren anything, because I'm extremely picky about this brand just because it's saturated. This little crossover I've never picked up Vera Bradley either because it doesn't resell for very well, but there's nothing wrong with it, and it was less than $1. Check comps after I came home and bought it. See the little leather badge right there. Where from $10 to $30 I can get for this. They won't sell for very much, and it'll probably sit. Vera Bradley, I did see a bunch of ladies grab. There was like a huge luggage set, and I think that would do pretty well, but maybe not my best decision for this. But I hate Clemson, so I'm definitely not a fan of this, but I do think it'll sell. This is a Nike pullover right here. Nike team. Got Clemson on the back. Roll Tide. Just saying. I am a Florida Gators fan as well. I went to school in Pensacola, which is basically Alabama, and I got really into football there. That's why I really like Alabama. I've lived in Florida for a long time. One of my best friends and my fiance are Gators fans, so I do like Gators. So this should sell for sure, especially because it's college football season right now. Weight, so it's perfect for this time of year too. Found a North Face pullover. It's worn and matted. Wouldn't have picked it up if it wasn't at the bins, because I don't think it's going to sell for very much since it is clearly in used condition. Some pilling, which I can use my sweater tool to get rid of that. So that I'm not really worried about the pilling as much as just this is what happens to these pullovers. Like fleece polyester pullover jackets start to like matte after a while, after you wash them a couple times or several times. But I do like that it's a full zip, that zip up pocket, so I love that too. So size medium, North Face. So if you've watched my previous videos on my North Face rant, I do love North Face. It's one of my favorite brands. I get excited when I find it still. It sits forever and it doesn't sell unless it's a really, really rare or in good condition piece. Patagonia kind of surpasses them a little bit. And here's my dogs. They're wanting to know. They're always attached to me, so you might hear some doggy noises. This brand I've never picked up, and I don't know why. I just recently found out that Air Jordan sells really well. Gym shorts to the comps, and for these exact ones, $20. Josie, no. Josie's wanting to see what I bought too. Josephine! No! No, Josie! She's trying to lay on top of the clothes, so. Alright, that's enough. Found them $20 the cheapest. So I had no idea that these sold for that well. So there were like some $40 ones, some $30 ones, and they're very much in demand. So I would say anything Air Jordan. I mean, I just looked up the shorts. I know the shoes are phenomenal. They sell phenomenally, but that are still in good condition. Usually there's a lot of wear on them. I was very excited to find Harley Davidson. I love Harley Davidson, as I mentioned before. It has rhinestones on it, and none of the rhinestones are missing. It's basically like new condition. Size is extra large, but here's what their tag looks like. Yeah, it's an extra large. It's just cotton. Let's see. Yeah, 100% cotton. Like I was saying earlier in my other video, most shirts will have where it's from. When it comes to t-shirts, people love that. So I was excited to find that. I'll probably list this for like 30 bucks, and it'll probably sell for, I would say, at least 20 to 25. So I always list a little bit higher, especially on Poshmark, because anyone that likes your product, you go in and make offers. So I always leave a little bit of wiggle room. So I always list a couple dollars higher so I can negotiate the price. And I do that kind of on eBay, not as much on eBay as I do on Poshmark, because there's always room for wiggle room. People are always doing offers. I always send offers on eBay. That's where I get a lot. I would say 50% of my sales are from offers. eBay will alert you if there is a watcher, if somebody's watching your piece. So I always send offers to likers and to watchers on both platforms. All right, so these are for Kevin. This is my second attempt to find something for him that fits. So these are size 30. And I'll be able to sell these if they don't fit. So I last got him some Nike golf shorts that were size 32 and they were too big. So I'll be listing those. But they're Volcom and I believe Surf and Turf. So yeah, these are some swim trunks. And you can actually wear these for just regular shorts. Like, they don't look like they're actually swim trunks, but they're definitely the material for it. And I really like the pockets. I like the zip up pockets. I love zipper pockets. But yeah, these look like new also. So I was excited to find those. These are Harley Davidson boots. They're riding boots. I literally have the same exact pair, but I'm a 7.5. These are a 9 in women's. I found one of these pairs, and normally in the bins, they'll rubber band them together and they're sold as a pair. But there was a rubber band wrapped around one of them, so someone must have like pulled them apart. So I had to look through all these different bins, and I was so excited. I finally found matching pair. They are in extremely good condition, very little wear. The thing about the Harley boots is the grips on the bottom, so that's why they're just really good quality. So they're perfect for riding. The only flaw that I saw, I guess not a flaw, but some wear, is on this boot right here. Leather is kind of starting to crack, but that's on the inside. There's not really any wear to the outside whatsoever. And they zip on the side, so I really like them. I don't wear them in the summer, but I do wear them in the winter time for sure. But yeah, these are a good find. I can list these for 50, 60 bucks, maybe even more. I'll have to check. I think I bought mine for 50 or 60. Yeah, they resell for very well. They hold their value because they're very good quality. So these are still in the rubber band. So this is how you find them in the bins. Normally they're not torn apart like that. I've seen that you can't find the other, if they're not together, you can't find the other shoe. Like they only have one shoe in the bin. I don't know. These are Minnetonka. Forgive me if I'm saying them wrong. I've never picked up this brand, but I've heard that they resell for really well. I'm gonna have to clean them up a little bit. But they're cute little moccasins. And they've got some detail, like beaded detail right there. There's a couple things that I can do to clean. I'm going to have to do some research on how to clean this type of material. If you know, please leave in the comment below because that would be helpful. And they are size 7.5. So that's a very common size. So these should do very well. For the bins, for now, I went to the Goodwill after that's attached to it, obviously. These are more so for me. If they don't fit, then I'll sell them. The brand is Fabletics, what their logo looks like. I pass on these a lot just because they don't sell for very much, but I really need some new leggings. Power Hold, made by Fabletics. You can't really see it. I actually have another piece of Power Hold by Fabletics sitting in my closet right now, but they're white. They're like all white, and then they have like blue accent trim and mesh. So they've been sitting for a while. They're also cropped, so cropped leggings aren't doing as well. They want to be full length, but I like them. I'm going to try them out. If they don't fit, then I can sell them. But they're definitely in good condition still. So I would probably pick them up if I found them at the bins. But yeah, since I was buying them for myself, it's $4. So I liked them, so I'll keep them. I told you about Athleta. I like the dresses, even if they're outdated. Any of the skirts, this is a nice like crochet skirt, off-white, like a cream color. It's got an elastic band. It's extra large, so it should do very, very well, even though it's fall time. people are still buying skirts. But yeah, so Athleta does really well on dresses and skirts, and actually swimwear that I've just learned. I didn't know that they had swimwear. The crop leggings will just sit. I have a couple pairs that are just kind of sitting because it's kind of out of style. Leggings, they'll do well, full length ones, but the crop ones I would definitely pass on. Excited to find this brand. The brand is Aloe. I've never found it, and I've always seen it on other YouTubers thrift hauls, and it's so soft. I love this material. It feels very well made. And when I'm going through the leggings section, a lot of times I don't even have to check the brand. You can tell by the quality that they're junk, basically. So I'm going through, and I do check a lot of the brands, but if I see one that, is very thin, or you can just tell that it was cheaply made, it's not something that you want to pick up anyway, so you don't have to go check the tag on every single one. A brand that I pass on, I would say 99% of the time, is LuLaRoe. In my opinion, it doesn't resell very well. They do make a lot of leggings. I find a lot of stuff new with tags, so don't pick it up. If you've had different experience, please leave a comment below. Just FYI, so I'm not an expert by any means. I just want to share my experience and my knowledge with you. If you've had a different experience, or if I'm wrong about something, please let me know, because I'm also learning too. I've only been doing this a little over a year. I'm like obsessed with doing it, so I feel like I do have a lot of good knowledge. So it's size large, so if it was a size that I could wear, I might keep them because they're so soft. Love high-waisted leggings. I was excited to find these. This is another brand that I've been on the lookout for. I don't know how well these are going to do because there's Florida all over it. This brand is called Gold Sheep. This is what their tag looks like. Logo, and it's on the back. They're pink and blue. Obviously, it's Florida. The state of Florida is all over them. We'll see how this brand does. Comps on these are really good. I saw them around, on average, $38 pre-owned for these. This is another brand to be on the lookout for. The brand is REI. There you go. They're known for their outdoor wear. Are the convertible pants. So basically, they're pants. If you want them to be shorts, there you go. You can go nuts. You can unzip this and you can have some shorts. So they're perfect for hiking. Women's, they're 14 petite. So, and they got the cargo pockets. I didn't see anything wrong with them. They're $5. So I'll probably list them for, I don't know, $35. Another brand that I'm going to experiment with, I have heard about it before, it's called Belly Bandit. So these leggings are for moms that have just given birth. So they have a very long elastic band up here, so it goes over your belly, and they've got this, it's almost like moto legging design on the bottom. Super stretchy. They feel really heavy duty. So you can definitely have some compression. It looks like that. I don't see it on here. I didn't see that it was called Mother Tucker on here, so I have to do some research, but I looked up Belly Bandit Mother Tucker because I saw it on another YouTube video, and they look exactly the same. It just doesn't say it on here, so I'll have to make sure that they're actually the Mother Tucker model before I list it, because I don't want to give false information. But it's in an olive green, so I don't know if it'll sit or if it'll do better. I don't know. All right, this might be my last item. So this is a skirt that I found, black skirt, Ralph Lauren. So I've actually never seen this label. I did some research. Very, very good quality. So I picked it up. Well, I picked it up before I did any research. Never seen that tag. So it's common. The tag is commonly known for vintage from what I'm gathering online. I mentioned earlier about the green label. It's not the greatest quality unless it's new with tags or something very rare or very unique. I would pick it up maybe if it was priced right. Polo by Ralph Lauren, it can be really good quality. Some of them are made in Italy, so I would check where it's made and I would pick it up, because I have a couple dress shirts that are Polo by Ralph Lauren and they just sit. You really have to be careful. Just because you find Ralph Lauren doesn't mean that it's a really good luxury item, unfortunately. the best label, the highest quality is their purple label. If you find the purple label, I would even pay up for it. Goodwill's pretty familiar with, well, my Goodwill at least is pretty familiar with the brand Ralph Lauren, so they probably know about the purple label. But I think the black label is also very good, but the purple label is their best quality. So if you find that, definitely pick it up and pay up, you know, within reason. Yeah, I was excited to see a new label today. Hi, Penny. Here's Penny. She wanted to say hi. But yeah, that's it. So if you all liked or learned something today, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I probably don't have many followers yet, but thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.